Anyways, we are on a week and 4 days of owning it. Here's what we're looking at. This is what it looks like now. We've been hauling off a bunch of shingles to, the correct designated location to haul shingles away to. We still got a lot of stuff to continue to get rid of. Got this all cleared off pretty decent. Still got to get rid of all this. I got that big tree that was there burned down. We can now walk through here. Nice like. Bunch of shingles, still got to get rid of. Got a heater. This looks like a 2000s heater, and it was under this roof area. So I'm going to hopefully dig it out and see what the condition of it is. Looks like the outer shell does have some denting, but I'm hoping that it could be salvaged, but I'm not very optimistic. But it's possible. So if that could happen to be still good, that would be an awesome lick for the future project. We got all of our concrete cleared off. And yeah, you can see this is right where everything used to be, all the way out to here. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 good steps. Found a water pipe for probably a drain. Yeah. We got our baptism tub all drug out, and we didn't damage it or anything, bringing it out of the building. So hopefully I can find a church that needs one of these. And we are making good progress on it. Like I said, we've only owned it for a week and a half, going on 2 weeks. And in that time, we got rid of the portion that was standing here. We have got rid of all that portion that was there. Got rid of that giant pile of crap there. The stuff blocking that door. Got that door screwed shut. And just making lots of headway, but still got a lot more progress to be made. So, and I'm kind of curious what I'm going to find once we get into this area, because I was hoping this would be a solid piece of concrete from here all the way through there. And I just don't know if it is, because it looks like it stops right here and drops down, but this concrete also isn't level. Because if you look over here, let's see. Now that I'm looking at it, there's a drop on this side too. So I'd say it probably just drops down 3 inches here, down to that point. But we'll get that all cleaned up. We'll see if there's concrete over there, and if there is, that'd be great. I did make a mistake, learning experience, if you will. Whenever I started messing with this, the original plan was to pile stuff and boards and lumber on this pile. That way, as it burned, I'd have all my nails and everything collected. And Google informed me that, yeah, you can burn on concrete, won't damage concrete, blah, blah, blah. And Google is a liar. So concrete got too hot and it popped up some chunk sections about 2 inches thick. So I will have to repair this crater, but it can be done. We're still in a good place on it. It's just frustrating that I made that mistake. And that's part of living and life, and I guess growing up. So you make mistakes, you learn from them. But anyways, project's coming along good, and yeah. Found a couple miscellaneous things like this pry bar. Found it here. After 2 weeks and 2 days of working on this thing non-stop, I wanted to show you our progress. So here's the front sidewalk. Got it all cleaned off completely, where a person could actually walk down it now. Got that cleaned off. That's cleaned off. Here is our concrete floor, all the way to the back now. Went and got the tape measure out and measured this all out now that I've officially got it all cleaned off. The concrete pad ended up coming out to 28 foot wide from this portion over to 28 foot from that portion to this portion. This portion to here is 30 foot. So a little bit wider in this area, but not a big ordeal. It ended up being 28 foot, excluding the 30, by 100 to there. And we've got it all done, all cleaned up. And I think the next project is going to be to get this all taken down. And my sister has came in and removed all the tile from the bathtub area so that she can keep that and use it for her house. And we're going to remove the standing portion of this side, get rid of it, and redo this building. Once that is done, I will start putting money back to use right here and on this half. What my plans are for this half is I'm going to build a shop. I'm going to build a big shop. I am going to build a shop that is 17 foot tall to the internal rafters. And then on top of that, I'm probably going to end up doing a single angle that's pointed this way, away from the shop, or away from this people's yard, because then all that water is going to be right here in between both of our buildings, and that could pose issues for both of us, and I don't want to have to deal with that. Makes most sense to me to go ahead and do 17 foot up, do the full width, which this portion is 17 by 50, or sorry, 28 by 50. So 17 foot up, go ahead and put a little angle for a roof, and go ahead and come to here and do a wall. So it'll have all 4 walls. Do a door right here that you can walk through, and then out here extend it another 25 by 25 and do more or less a lean-to and make this all gravel area. And then I would still have parking, enough parking right here to do 2 cars outside and enough for 4 cars inside. But the first project is going to be get that done, get that all sealed up and nice. Once that's done, then I can consider how to do this. I do have access to some lumber. My father-in-law has got a bunch of pine that I can have sawed up, and that will help offset the cost of this by quite a bit. But that is the current plan. Tear this down, salvage building, and then build shop. I also cleaned off the concrete out here right beside the door. Cleaned it all the way out to this parking area. Got that concrete there.
You better run fast and far because that piece is sliding towards you. The piece that you're pulling on, when you pull it, it's going to go towards you. I don't know that I would with your truck that close though.
That's solid.
Okay, that'll do.
All right, and progress update. We've got all of this tore down. We can see the full concrete. I can show you now the damage I did from burning with me being stupid. Here's the crater that I caused. As you can tell, about 6 foot wide, about 2 foot deep at the deepest. So I'll have to repair that. We got that entire section of the wall opened up. And this is where, in line with where I'm gonna try and build shop. I'm going in line with this, wanting to attach it to that building there for the future. So to do that, I think we're gonna have to extend this building another 4 foot, give or take. So that is what we are working towards. I'll show you right here is where they used to have their bathroom area and all their pipes for the bathroom. And to do that, for where they had it, they dug through the concrete, and you know, that's their drains for the toilets. So I'm kind of limited here. My options are either go back and add concrete here, or to go ahead and you know, just leave it, make this my next location for my next toilet myself. But anyways, found that, so that's what we're dealing with. We're gonna try and take down this wall at some point, and like I said, bring it all the way out to here. To do that and prevent there from being water intrusion onto these boards like the last owners had was the issue. We're gonna have to come out to here where we're gonna want to put it. We're gonna have to raise it up. So to do that, we'll probably use concrete blocks, and we'll raise it up to get our boards off of the concrete, and we'll still have a downward slope, so our water will go this way, and we won't have to be dealing with any more water intrusion coming in. Going back inside the shop, all of this was rotting in this area because of water getting in over here. So got this all pulled up and out. This is just a 3/4 inch compressed board. And we got these scabbed onto here because these were rotting out into this area. And so now we'll go ahead and buy another 4x8, come in here, slide it in, and then we will seal that all off so that no more water is getting in here, and this will, you know, be officially taken care of on this side. And might go ahead and go in from the bottom side and put some concrete blocks underneath these just to give them extra support, but it's gonna be one of those things that's not necessary. But I might end up doing it just so it's all done and taken care of. But that is where we're at so far. So anyways, all right, that's you guys' update. I'm getting back to work. All right, boys and girls, and here is the most recent progress update I have for you guys. We got this all sealed up with tarps again. I burned off everything that there was to burn and that I could burn. Started price quoting dumpsters to haul everything off using a tractor and getting a dumpster set up here. It's going to be quite a bit of money. Contacted a local gentleman who said he would haul it off for cheaper than I could get a dumpster, and he'd do the work himself. So I went ahead and did that. While he was doing this job, he scraped up that section of concrete that was elevated there and got that taken care of as well. And this is what the property is looking like now. As you can tell, I just jerked the stump up out of there. We've got this all cleaned up right here. We did find this issue. The section of concrete that was here, the elevated portion, they had poured over this area, So what we'll have to do at some point is rent a jackhammer, come in here, knock this out, knock that out, knock that out, and we will have to re-pour this section right here to make it nice. Or we could just leave it like this for a while and it won't pose any issues for us. Let's see, we've still got this all cleaned up. He came in and hauled off all this scrap and cleaned off back here, got rid of all this, got rid of all that. Let's see. And yeah, we've just been making really good progress on it out here. I built my wife a shed in the backyard. We cleaned off the fence line a bit. There was a whole bunch of poison ivy and a whole bunch of just random stuff that was growing out of this, and it was causing poison ivy to be growing in the grass. So we cleaned the fence line off a bit and got it looking good. And I'll show you the progress we've made inside here. All right, so inside, we've got some miscellaneous lumber. I've got this 4x8. I went ahead and cut this one out from the old one, got it put in place here, and this is where it's gonna go. I had to jack up under the wall here to get this to where it would slide up under, but we got it done. So now that we've got this board down, we can go ahead and get in some nails, nail it in place along all the boards. Go ahead and flip the carpet back down, and we are looking like we're in a good spot. We could go back outside there now and do all the siding. And I got that cabinet off the wall. It is slowly coming together. But the property is finally to the point, like when you drive by it and look at it, it actually looks good. Like, it looks presentable now. I'll go ahead and step back across the street here. I'll let you see what everyone else sees now. Alright, so now, looking at it from across the street here, you can actually see the backyard finally. You look around over here, there's not this just giant trash pile mounded up of garbage. It looks good. This building, now that the front portion's off of it, it looks like it can be salvaged now. It's just so nice to see this thing finally cleaned up. And you know, you look across the street here and we're on the square here, right in the middle of town. And just to think that eyesore's been here for years, it's nice to see that it looks good here on the square. So anyways, hey, thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Have a great night, guys.